In this video, we're going to talk about ATASCADERO, California, located on the Central Coast. And this is the hidden gem that has homes with lots of opportunity under $1 million. We can't wait to tell you about it, and we're going to get to it right now. I'm going to get right into this video. So excited to tell you about ATASCADERO, California. And I've got my friend Jess Burns coming over here, listing agent on this property. And we want to share with you what you can get under $1 million. It is possible, and just wait till we tell you about the details of this property, of the area, and all the things that North County has to offer. So Jess and I are on the board of Pismo Coast Association. I'm a local director, and she is our
incoming president-elect. I almost said vice president.
Yes. So we are very involved in our community and our work, and we just love this area, and we want to tell you about ATASCADERO, and in particular this property that's currently on the market. It might not be when you look at the video or when you see it, but we want to just explore what the possibilities are here on the Central Coast. So let's start off with location information. Where in ATASCADERO are we? Because, so we have so many little areas and microclimates and things like that we want to share with you. So should we show some of the stuff that we have outside and the views?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So talk to us about where we're at.
All right. So we are on the west side of ATASCADERO in a pocket called Long Valley. There's two really great valleys on the west side, Long Valley and Paradise Valley. And what makes these places so special is that you're on hills, on top of hills. So you're gonna get views of both the east and the west sides.
And we've got the pups out here. So this is one of the most beautiful things you can have, is room for your pups to roam safely. And let's go. Let's check this out. All right, so we've got elevation. Ah! Here we go.
So we are up here on the top of Santa Ana Road, which is just so picturesque. You can see over there, that's Morro Bay, just behind those hills. And the bit of breeze that we're getting right now is the coastal influence that we get from Morro Bay. So the breeze is a lot cooling, which makes up here about 5 degrees cooler than the downtown ATASCADERO area. So it does get a little bit breezy, but it's just enough to take off that heat.
Right behind us. And so how much property are we on?
So this is on 1.41 acres. It's usable on this side of it. And then you can see there's lots of slope for privacy up there.
And so you're going to find variations of lots and sizes out here in ATASCADERO. So that's just something that you need to be aware of, the possibilities that you can have here. And look at this. We've got elevation, we got height, we've got land to roam on, and what else do we have? So tell us more about the property.
All right, so what's really great about this specific property is you have views to the west right over there, and then you also have views to the east, which not every property is arranged that way. A lot of them just have views of one or the other, not both. But this specific one also, when it was built, it was really important to the developer that you get that country living feel, but not all the country utilities. So we are on septic up here, but we are on city water and city gas, so you don't have propane.
Let's walk and take a look at the grounds here a little bit more. So you're on city
water, and you're on city gas instead of propane, which is a huge utility saver. And then there's also, you can see the solar panels right over here, which are fully owned, and it's a pretty robust system.
Right there. And so very big in California in general. We're very much heading that direction on a lot of homes out here. So that's something, if you're not familiar, you will be if you're making your way out here to California. And also I noticed that you had mentioned the leach lines had been updated.
Yeah, so a couple of years
improved
ago when they first bought the house, they spent about $35,000 replacing the leach field from the septic system, which is great. So that should last you, I don't know, another 30 years or so.
So that's something that you also need to educate yourself when you're buying acreage property, if you're not familiar with that. you want the leach lines to be addressed. And that is helpful on many. We kind of went over some of the logistics of importance of, septic, leach lines, having gas rather than propane, things of that nature.
Ooh. And this is why you should have a backup battery for your solar system, which they do not have on this one.
So welcome to country living. You guys are seeing this real time, live, raw and real. So anyways, we're going to keep continuing to let you know what else we can tell you about location. So what's nearby? Like, tell me about the location here in Atascadero. All right, friends, if you're finding this information of value, or if you've learned something new about Atascadero, be sure and give this video a like. It helps other people just like you find the information. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. And then give us a comment. We want to hear from you.
We're on top of the hill on the west side, and you get all the country living feel, but we are only 10 minutes away from downtown Atascadero, which has really been phenomenally updated over the past few years. There is just so much to do.
So whether you're retired or you want to move your family over here, or you're just a young executive couple, if you're just looking for that rural, more elbow room per se, and trees and country roads and things like that, that's what you're going to find here. But the downtown is hopping. There's new restaurants that are coming into town.
Breweries, distilleries, and
Cielo, the restaurant, just opened up.
Rooftop bar. I mean, it's just it's
up and coming.
Incredible.
Yes, it's up and coming.
It's fun.
And the best thing that we wanted to let you know of opportunity to buy something under $1 million and what that's going to get you. That's our goal here, is to just help you figure out where you want to land on the Central Coast, what opportunities are available. And this is available right now. Let's talk logistics. Give us some details. What's the price, square footage? Let's talk about that.
Yes.
So let's do a little tour while we're talking about that.
All right, and maybe the lights will come back on.
But we're still having a good time. So
all right, so as you come through the front door that was locked, now you come through and you have this really elegant stairway that comes up. So it is 3 bedrooms. All 3 bedrooms are upstairs. It has 2.5 bathrooms. So there's a powder room downstairs that will go right down through there.
And we'll just do a little turn around here. And also, for a retired community, stairs can sometimes be an issue, or there can be a different configuration. But let's go ahead and tour this one for you.
Okay, so through here we have the family room with a gas fireplace. It can also be wood burning as well. So that's really nice. And what's incredible about the builder of this property is that they really took advantage of all the views. So you'll notice there are windows on every wall in every room to take advantage of both the east and the west side views of the property.
All right, so we're just gonna wrap around here, and then let's take a peek at the dining again, since we kind of went past that. So here is your dining space.
Do you want to go into the kitchen?
Yes. And, you've got some updated, again, look at this. You got a pantry, you've got updated kitchen here. We've got stuff here that we were setting up for you folks so we could give you all this good information. Again, take note of those windows. Right here, we've got the garage.
I do want to point something out through this window. There's a built-in barbecue that has a brick surround. So
on the Central Coast, we are big barbecuers. There is tri-tip to be made all year long. And our weather, because of our wonderful weather, you are outside quite a bit. So let's take a look upstairs. And what else can we talk about Atascadero? So there is a school nearby here.
Yep, there's an elementary school just down the road. At the bottom of the hill, it's about a 5-minute drive. Really great school.
And did we talk about In-N-Out yet?
Oh my gosh, we have not talked about In-N-Out. This is just a short 5-minute drive to In-N-Out, which we all know is part of the lure of California.
So what year was this built?
This was built in 92.
Nice vaulted ceiling, just like.
So this is the master bedroom, and right off of it is this really incredible balcony that you can sit out. It feels like you're in a tree house.
So this is very typical of Atascadero. The trees, oak trees, are very common for our area. So you will be seeing those throughout the county. And we do have wind sometimes, you guys. I know some people do not have wind in there where you live, but we do here. Primary bedroom and the bathroom.
Ensuite with a jetted tub.
Yes.
And a stand-in shower.
Okay, what else do we have?
All right, and so this is a 2,300 square foot house. You have a bathroom right here for these other 2 bedrooms.
So this facilitates these 2 rooms right here.
Yeah, and also you have laundry on the same level as all the bedrooms.
Very convenient, yes.
You don't have to schlep everything.
So again, you got good square footage, over an acre. You've
1.4 acres.
You've got views, you've got solar, the utilities, you've got some city utilities, and then you've got your septic.
And then this, so I said it was 3 bedrooms, but this is the bonus room that they also use as a bedroom currently.
And see, these types of homes have so much character. They're not your typical cookie cutter track homes, and that's what's so beautiful about Atascadero. A lot of these are not alike.
Correct.
Or just track
They're all
homes.
custom. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't find squares really in Atascadero, especially on this side. You're going to find larger lot sizes and unusually shaped lots to accommodate the
So tell us,
topography.
what's the nearest shopping around here?
Downtown is really where it's at, right off Traffic Way.
All right, so we hope that you enjoyed the photography of this beautiful property and everything that you could see around it. And so Jess, tell me about your photographer.
So Marcel Martinez is absolutely incredible. He did lots of drone pictures, the still shots, and he does a lot for our association, which is why I also like to support him. Not only does he do lots of quality work, but for our local realtor association, he volunteers his time and is at almost every single event supporting us realtors.
Yeah, so we hope that these pictures give you a nice visual of Atascadero and its beauty. And also, if you're selling your property, that's important too. And then I hope it helped all of you out there trying to figure out where you want to land here on the Central Coast. All right, so let's talk about shopping for your day-to-day living and your bigger items. What's around you in Atascadero, right? So you are 30 minutes from San Luis proper. You know, you go North County, you're going to take the grade on the daily if you're going to be commuting to San Luis or to Atascadero, North County. But shopping in general, we've got your boutique shops, right?
Super cute boutiques off of Traffic Way in downtown Atascadero. And then there's also Trader Joe's in Templeton, which is just a hop and a skip around the corner. So it's about 7 minutes from here, just up a little ways. And then you have Costco in San Luis Obispo that is, I'd say, 25 minutes from here, 20 minutes.
Right, so you're gonna do that shopping there, but you do have like Lowe's and Home Depot right up, you know, your neighbor up north of us here would be Paso Robles. And that's just right up the street here from you. And so you could do that type of shopping there too. So otherwise, your day-to-day, you've got grocery stores, Trader Joe's, you're gonna be fine up here. But for the bigger stuff, you know, your bigger Costco runs, you're just gonna go to San Luis Obispo. So to get to those locations, you're gonna primarily use Highway 101. If you're gonna wanna get to the nearest beach, you're going to be going through 41, 46 to hit Morro Bay, Los Osos. And then if you want to hit to Avila Beach, Pismo Beach, you would take the 101 south. So those are the roads that you're going to be utilizing pretty much here on the Central Coast is Highway 101, you know. So if there's something going on, you're going to be backed up because that's what we have. That's our main road to get to most locations here on the Central Coast. Again, if you're going to the scenic beaches, you're going to hop on beautiful roads that are very serene, very peaceful, really nice drives here. So that's something that you're going to be able to take advantage of. But Atascadero in general, we just don't want you to miss the opportunity to explore the Central Coast, the North County area. All this property that you're going to have, we're going to give you some more scenic pictures of this particular property. Did we talk price?
We didn't talk price.
Because
Okay.
it's under $1 million, you know that.
So we're priced at $989, and again, so it's on 1.41 acres, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, fully owned solar. You have a whole house water softener, and you're on top of the hill with just the most incredible sunrise and sunset views. The hot tub is included, and so that faces the sunset. Actually, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
so this is, we service the whole county, and Jess, you've lived in many locations throughout the county. I've lived in South County, and we just know that this is a lot of bang for your buck up here in this area. So we just want to make you aware of it. Definitely reach out to a local broker, local agent. We'll leave our information for you in the description, and let us know what you think about this price, about country living. Any more details you need about the property, you can reach out. But again, we just want to let you know that there is such wonderful opportunity. Live on the Central Coast and still be close to the beach, but not so close. And another real good nugget here is that you're going to feel the seasons up here. This is going to be a definite area that you're going to feel the seasons throughout the year, which you don't in the other areas throughout the county. So that is another perk that you will be able to enjoy up here in North County. So what else can you think of that is specific to North County?
North County tends to be a bit warmer than the rest of the county, but specifically Atascadero, it's not as hot as Paso Robles, but it's not as cool as San Luis Obispo. So it's a good right in the middle. And again, this one with the pocket that we're in, we're on top of the hill, so we get that coastal influence. So we're about 5 degrees cooler than the downtown area of Atascadero. So we do see the seasonality, so we see the warmth in the wintertime. We do see close to 28 degrees at night. So a lot of the areas in the counties surrounding us, you see the heat during the day, but it doesn't cool off. But here we actually get that cool down, which is really nice. Right.
So if you're liking this information, be sure to give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and leave us a comment. It helps us out to figure out what other videos we can make for you. But another thing too that's very specific to Atascadero is, or North County in general, is you do have air conditioning. So that's something that you do not see in South County or other areas, although new construction in our county is utilizing air conditioning now and electric ovens. So that is something that's changing, evolving. Solar's being installed. I mean, we're just in that change. But if you buy this house, you don't have to deal with that. I mean, you will have solar, you will have AC, but you will have
gas appliances,
and you won't have a cookie cutter house. And you'll have elbow room. And you'll have space for your animals. You can have chickens here. You can have
goats, horses.
Yes. And that leads us to another thing that you need to know about country living is there's wildlife. So we're going to have perhaps some wild bunnies, and then some
lots
deer,
of deer.
Probably some skunks, some raccoons.
You might hear some howling in the middle of the night, but this property is fully fenced, and your animals.
Right. And that's a very good point, is that not all properties are going to be fenced. So if you have pups, if you have a family, those are specific. So again, this particular property is fenced. So those details are very important. So when you reach out to a local person that you're working with here in the area, those are specific details that are important, right, to you and your needs and your criteria. So this particular property has it. And give us the address.
It's 12455 Santa Ana Road in Atascadero.
Yeah, so it's currently on the market. Again, when you see the video, we do not know if it'll still be available. Hopefully you can get to it. Reach out, like I said. Again, we are just wanting to give you information about the beautiful Central Coast. Lots of opportunity. Explore the area. Just know that you're just going to get a lot more bang for your buck up here, and that you have opportunity in this price point a little bit more than you would in South County. Perhaps there's just a little bit more inventory up here in this price bracket, but this is a very good find. The utilities that we've talked to you about, the square footage, the acreage, location factor, and all of its perks. So I am really excited about this. Again, so reach out. So the only way that we can help you find that sweet spot here on the Central Coast is you've got to reach out. You got to give us a text, call, date, evening, weekends. It does not matter, because we have your back when you're moving to the Central Coast, California. So until the next video, we'll catch you later.